Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm doing a pages 8 to 11 flip through in my December daily today. We left off with day 7. So this time I am using the Simple Stories paper pack. This was an embellishment I have made from that paper pack. I just pulled out a 6x8 piece of paper and folded it in half because I originally wanted to show the image that was in there. But since then I've changed my mind. I folded it in half and cut with a punch a lovely sculpt edge. This Santa was from my cover, and I had a mistake with that, so I fussy cut the Santa out. The issue was with my sewing machine originally, so the Santa himself was fine. Just made sure I used my uni ball pen to highlight around so he really looks like he's popping off the page. And I used the Ali Edwards Jolly acetate piece. Use my tiny attacher to do that one there. So there's that on that side. Then on the other side, I then use the 6x8 black star piece from the main kit, and I just cut it to the shape that the paper was on the back. And then, because we went to a wedding, this was not a planned wedding that we were planning on going to. We got invited last minute. We met this lovely couple about a month ago and they invited us to their wedding, which was just stunning. So it ended up being that they could come, we could go, and they ended up in our December daily. So I've used Ali's inspiration from one of her days. She cuts out the wreath to put on a card. So I've just put love, the 8 from the Simple Stories pack, and a photo of Tess and Anthony there. This was me, self-portrait selfie. So I've printed that in a 5x7. Now this photo quality is not crash hot. I'm tempted to reprint these at a different printer, but for now I'm just keeping them in there so they're there. And then a selfie of my husband and I at the wedding as well. This was on the table. I swiped it and I used Avery Index tabs to sit on the side there, and then I've punched holes so that can actually go into the album, and then I've got the love stories there. So that was the meal. They had a formal sit down meal for their wedding, and on the back they had this gorgeous photo from their engagement, and it says on the bottom, and now these 3 remain: faith, hope and love, but the greatest of these is love. And it's from the 1 Corinthians 13:13. So that was what was on the table with dinner, and this is to do with the service. So this was the pamphlet we got given at the service as well. So I've added that in, and then we can pull it out and look at it as we see fit. So on the back here, I am going to get a 6x8 photo printed, but I don't have that capability at home. And I'm going to put my Christmas tree. Day 9 stories are going to be about setting up a Christmas tree. We set up our Christmas tree early this year and we fell short on day 9 for stories, so I'm just inserting that one here. So I've got Marion Bright and the train. That was the big thing this year, was our train going under the tree. And then I kept it very simple this year for photos of the tree. I have another 6x8 that I want to print here. So one at night and one set up. I bought the extra piece, which is this one here. And it says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. I thought it mounted on the gold really well. And I printed these 2 photos in black and white because they weren't the best quality and lighting, but they look really good. So it's me helping my son, and we're setting up the tree itself, and then hubby and I selfie, and it's just got the decorating chipboard and the love heart from the main kits. So that's day 9. I kept it fairly simple this year for decoration. Now this is day 10, and day 10 I'm going to just adhere that down, and I'm going to do a 10 things about me for 2018, like a recap, sort of what I did in 2018 or me for 2018. And I've only got like 2 or 3 written so far, so I've got to do that today. That's my job. And then I found this Viewmaster file somewhere in the depths of the internet on Pinterest, I think it was, and I saved it, and it was for a silhouette or a what's the other one? Cameo. But I just cut it out by hand. So I printed it on thick cardstock from my printer. I've got just a very basic printer. Printed out, fussy cut the outside and fussy cut all the windows. And then I used the 11 is from my numbers kit. The photos I printed through my selfie at home. And then I just, yeah. So they're not 2x2, they're actually quite small. So there's a story of how to print those as well. And then I've just used the reinforcer tabs to attach that. So I've got nothing on the back so far, and that's day 11. So it's nice, simple and quick. I do know what I'm doing for day 12. So far I haven't printed photos, and that's where I'm up to. I'm sort of a little bit behind, but hopefully I'll catch up in the next couple of days. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.